Welcome back to the channel. Today is August the 5th, 2026, and we're in Beavercreek, Ohio, in front of Beavers Mini Mart.
This place has quickly become one of the most famous places in the Dayton area. Ever since Buc-ee's has filed a lawsuit against them for the name and the likeness on the sign behind us. So we thought we'd come down here and take a look around and show you guys what's causing all this.
See what this actually looks like. I, for one, don't really think it's anything like Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we just got here and you would really be hard-pressed to mistake this place for Buc-ee's. For one thing, Buc-ee's has over 100 gas pumps, and I haven't seen any here.
No, I just see a messed up parking lot with all the cars right now.
And yeah, I really don't think this place has ever been as busy as it has been the last couple days. As we got here, Channel 7 was leaving. Other things that are not so similar to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's has large bathrooms, and from the looks of that store behind me,
not seeing it. I
almost think that half of that store would be the size of the Buc-ee's bathrooms. And I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't know if they're going to let us inside with the camera or not, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there's probably no fresh brisket on the board in there or beaver nuggets.
Yeah, no branded merchandise probably.
But anyhow, this is what all the controversy is about in the Dayton area the last couple days. A lot of people are just really fired up over what's been going on here with the lawsuit between Buc-ee's and the Beavers Mini Mart. Now, to give you guys a little background, Beavers Mini Mart is located in a town called Beavercreek, and that's the reason for the name Beavers Mini Mart. Don't believe they were ever trying to infringe on Buc-ee's rights or name. Beavercreek has a lot of businesses with a beaver theme, as you might imagine. And I grew up in Beaver, Pennsylvania, which was located in Beaver County. And I went to Beaver High School. And not too far from where I lived was Beaver Falls, and not too far from there was a district called Western Beaver, and their school mascot was the Golden Beavers. So, I don't know. We're going to try and just present a few facts to you and let everyone make up their own mind. I know we've been getting a lot of hate in some of our YouTube video comment sections ever since this happened. Well, you know, that lawsuit's certainly not our fault, and you know, all we've ever done was bring you a video series that simply showed an empty field to the grand opening of Buc-ee's. And you know, if people are mad at us because Buc-ee's has sued Beavers Mini Mart, well, you know, I guess that's just life. And as long as you're watching the videos and leaving comments and thumbs up or thumbs down, the only thing we'd ask you to do is please watch those commercials while you're leaving those nasty comments, because that really helps us out, and that's what we're all here for. So I'm going to grab some notes. You had Google AI help me today, so take it with a grain of salt. The facts may not be 100% correct, but it was the best we could find when we did our research, and we'll try and give you some of the facts as we know them, and hopefully they'll let us walk around inside the store and we can show you what Beavers Mini Mart's all about.
Follow us.
Okay, so when I did my research, I asked AI how many lawsuits Buc-ee's has filed since 1982 when the company started. So since founding the company in 1982, Buc-ee's has filed at least 33 intellectual property enforcement cases, primarily focusing on trademark infringement rather than strict copyright claims. Well, they've targeted dozens of competitors over the years. Buc-ee's legal team dramatically accelerated their litigation strategy to clear the market during multi-state corporate expansion. From 2007 through 2021, the company filed only 6 cases. However, since 2023, Buc-ee's has launched 27 trademark challenges. Why do they file so many lawsuits? Under U.S. trademark law, companies are legally required to aggressively police their marks to prevent brand dilution or risk losing their trademark protections entirely. Buc-ee's targets competitors across 3 distinct categories. 1, similar animal mascots. They aggressively sue businesses that use cartoon animals facing right with wide eyes and a smile, even if they aren't beavers. Targeted mascots include squirrels, dogs, and gophers. naming schemes, number 2. They sue brands using a hyphenated -ES suffix or names that sound phonetically identical to their own. And the third reason is a color palette. They heavily police the usage of their signature red, yellow, and black circular graphic design. Notable targets recently, well, of course, Beavers Mini Mart, which is right behind us. Earlier this year, they went after a company called Mickey's, which is also located in Ohio. They have 42 locations after they rebranded from Mickey Mart and updated their logo to a right-facing animal. In 2025, there was a company called Buc-ee's, spelled B-A-R-C-E-S. I think you can understand why they sued them. Sued a dog park utilizing a circular logo with a cartoon dog. The legal pressure forced the dog park to completely shut down. Choke Cannon in 2018 won a highly publicized federal lawsuit against a rival Texas travel center using a cartoon alligator mascot inside a yellow circle, with a court ruling it caused consumer confusion. Because these small businesses rarely have the financial resources to fight a multi-million-dollar corporation in federal court, almost all of Buc-ee's cases end in settlements where the defendant agrees to completely redesign their logo. Now again, all this came from Google AI, and I think it's probably pretty close to being accurate.
Probably.
I mean, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
Yeah, it's not all true.
So anyhow, how about a little context on the store behind us here, Beavers Mini Mart. The company behind Beavers Mini Mart, operating legally as Haynes Road Carryout Incorporated, filed its official trade name registration for Beavers Mini Mart with the Ohio Secretary of State in October of 2025.
Probably a bad idea.
And I'm almost thinking it's probably what triggered Buc-ee's to come after it. Had they not done that and all they had was this sign behind us, and maybe Buc-ee's would have came after him anyhow, but it seems like that might have been the trigger here. Some additional context on this business timeline. Historical operation. While the legal trade name registration for Beavers Mini Mart is recent, the store has a much longer local footprint. The business incorporated under the current ownership team in 2017, and the physical Beavers Mini Mart sign has been prominently displayed at the 1592 Haynes Road location. This says since at least 2021. We did some research with Google Maps, and we found a picture in 2018 where the sign wasn't there, and then we found a sign in 2019 where the sign was there. So somewhere in between there is when that sign went up. We're going to go ahead and insert some pictures here to show you what we found on Google Maps. So we dug a little deeper on the timeline and the history of this store at this location. This convenience store located at 1592 Haynes Road has been operating as a neighborhood staple for decades, with historical roots at this location going back as far as 1961. The operational history of the location can be broken down by its ownership and branding eras. The original storefront from 1961 to the 1980s. The location first opened its doors as a neighborhood market in 1961. Over the years, it operated under various corporate convenience brand banners, including Open Pantry Market, Circle K, and I've never heard of this one, and if you've heard it out there, let us know in the comments, but it's UTOTEM. Can't say I've ever heard of that or ever seen one of those. The current owner's tenure from 2012 to present. The current owner is Vic Papari, purchased and took over management of this store more than a decade ago, around 2012. The Beavers Mini Mart rebrand, 2017 till now, the business formally incorporated under the entity Haynes Road Carryout and began transitioning to the name Beavers Mini Mart around 2017. The current exterior sign featuring this beaver, we just told you, somewhere between 2018 and 2019. Because the store has been integrated into the community for generations, long before Buc-ee's opened its first Ohio travel center, the local Beavercreek City Council is moving to pass an official resolution supporting small businesses that utilize the town's namesake animal. Okay, so well, we're down here at Beavers Mini Mart. we ran into one of our channel subscribers. His name is Scott. He's also known as Beetlejuice. I'll let him tell his story to you guys.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm driving around trying to get a certain number of miles on my Jeep. Had an upgrade. Ran out of a drink. I know what's going on with the Beavers Mini Mart. I live very close. Figured I'd come and give them some support. Went in and bought a fountain drink. They're super busy. They're very appreciative of everyone supporting them. So hopefully they can get this thing all taken care of and everything will be good to go.
Sounds good. And Scott has a very distinct looking Jeep, a very cool looking Jeep. So if you guys see him around, make sure you stop and say hi to him. You can become a channel member for just 99 cents a month, and that helps to support the channel.
And we want to thank all of our channel members for your support.
Okay, Beavers Mini Mart is located at the intersection of Lance Road and Haynes Road. As we pan around, you see there are no gas pumps in the parking lot. And there's the store. You know, since we've been down here, this parking lot is bustling. And you might even say it's a beehive of activity. Someone once said, so I don't know what their business was like before the lawsuit, but they're doing pretty good today. So we're gonna try and take a walk inside and see if they'll let us inside. There's the sign that's causing all the controversy, hanging right above the entrance to the door. This is the front of Beavers Mini Mart. Now, there's another difference between this place and Buc-ee's. We've only got one ice machine. And it's not branded, it's the Home City Ice brand, along with some firewood. And then we look over there, you see a couple dogs that just came out of the Beavers Mini Mart. And I don't believe Buc-ee's would welcome those two dogs inside like Beavers Mini Mart did. I found this to be interesting. Even though the Mini Mart does not sell gasoline, the trash can has a Sunoco gas sticker on the lid or on the flap. On the front doors, they've got a QR code for the Mini Mart fundraiser. They've also got a message here to their valued customers. Okay, as we enter the store, we see a lot of emptiness on the shelves, which is a good thing. That means they've had a lot of business. As you can tell from inside the store here, it's not very large. I'm standing in the back corner, and I can pan the entire store in little to no time at all. Very small store on the inside, probably no larger than the combined men's and women's restrooms at Buc-ee's. So we'll look up and down some of these shelves. You see they've been doing some good business because there's a lot of empty spaces on these shelves.
I'm just going to go around that way.
Okay, gotcha. Just see what else.
Doing some pretty good business today. You can get some live bait and fishing gear here at Beavers Mini Mart. Also got a fun coffee machine. Got some slushy machines here. We've also got some lottery tickets here at Beavers Mini Mart, and you cannot buy lottery tickets at Buc-ee's. Here's a look at the fun jar.
That'd be $369, please.
Here's a close-up of a t-shirt that will be for sale here on Friday, so come down and support these guys. Things are getting so busy here at the Mini Mart that the neighboring business has put up these no trespassing signs. Well, they let us go inside the store and take a look around. We met one of the family members that's part of the owners. It looks like it's a family-run business, a lot of family members in there working hard. Store's a little busier than it's normally been with all this recent publicity, so that's good for them. A lot of emptiness on the shelves because they probably weren't expecting such a rush. We did our part. We bought a Reese's candy bar to throw a little support their way.
And we threw some money in the tip jar that they have for their fundraiser.
And like she said, there's a large tip jar, usually holds candy, sitting on the counter. So if you want to help them out, you can contribute to that.
And they are selling some shirts on Friday.
And we got a close-up picture of what that shirt will look like. We'll insert that here. So, you know, what do you say, guys? I really think that if they can make it to court, I think they win. The problem when you're going against a giant like that, it's hard to make it to court because they can outspend you.
They got the money.
Now we talked to several people down here that live locally, and they are fired up and they are sticking together. They feel that the attack on this small store is an attack on the whole community. So
Yes.
it'll be interesting to see how this one turns out. We really hope the best for these guys because, you know, I don't believe that they're trying to do anything wrong. I don't believe they're trying to infringe on Buc-ee's.
And if Buc-ee's wouldn't have even came to Huber Heights, they wouldn't even bother these guys.
Would they even care?
No.
No one is going to come here and mistakenly think they're at Buc-ee's.
No, there's no, you know, there's no beaver nuggets or brisket on the board. There's no gas station.
So, I don't know, guys. It's just one of them sad stories. We'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully one of these days we can come back and give you some good news, and hopefully they'll get to keep their sign and their name. And that's really about it. Let us know. You know, let us know. A truck just went by that said Beaver Construction Company. So, well, let us know in the comments, guys, how you feel. I mean, we've already seen a lot of comments on some of our former YouTube videos. We wanted to come down here. We wanted to present the facts and show you guys what was going on here, what the store looked like, where it's located. So I would encourage you to come down here and support them if you're in the area.
Even if you're going to come in and buy a candy bar, give the change to them in their tip jar.
Yeah, and just let us
Get a
know.
slushy or something.
Let us know in the comments what your opinion is. We'd love to hear from you guys. So I think that's going to do it for today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up.
And don't forget that hype button.
Please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. As always, thanks for watching.
And we'll see you down the road.
Bye for now.
Bye now.